Yeah, something like this.
You to go with me.
So someone sent me this. Where will you be in October 30th at 11:44? What time? PST, PT. Electromagnetic sync of 2 billion people. What? Three events happening: the sun, Atlas, and a weak electromagnetic field. Something that happens not very often.
Okay, this is gonna sound insane, but you need you to go with me on this because the math checks out. On October 30th, 2025, 6.2 billion people are going to experience a cosmic consciousness shift simultaneously, and I can prove it with simple math. First, you need to know about the Earth's heartbeat, the Schumann resonance, 7.83 hertz. That's the frequency that the Earth vibrates at. Here's the crazy part. When you are in a deep meditative state, your brain literally syncs with 7.83 hertz. We are literally synced to the Earth's frequencies. But on October 30th, something unprecedented is about to happen. Three massive events are converging. Number one, the sun is at its solar maximum, the most active it's been in 20 years. Solar flares, magnetic pole reversals, the works. Number two, an interstellar object called 3I Atlas reaches its closest point to the sun that exact day. We're talking about a city-sized object from another star system. And number three, the Earth's magnetic field is at its absolute weakest point in the cycle. Here's where the math gets wild. When these three things hit at once, the Earth's frequency of 7.83 hertz could be amplified 10 times or more.
What?
So instead of 7.
Wait. So let me get it straight here. He's talking about how there's three things that will coincide on October 30th. And wasn't that exactly the point in time in which we would see or be able to catch a glimpse of 3 Atlas finally after it comes from behind the sun? I think that's it. That's quite a coincidence.
83 hertz, you're looking at 78 hertz hitting your brain. Your brain will have no choice but to sync up.
Okay.
That's just how basic entrainment works. It's neuroscience. Here's the math that'll blow your mind. Research shows that you need a square root of 1% of the population to create global change. For 8 billion people, that's 90,000 minds synchronizing at the same time. But with this electromagnetic disruption, we're looking at 2 billion people syncing up simultaneously.
Someone's talking about Stefan Burns. Yeah, I saw a video from him on YouTube. I'll go to that in a few minutes. He's got some really interesting information on 3 Atlas and the sun. It's kind of crazy. It's two things that are coinciding, and it's like, what? The question I'm asking myself right now, and I guess maybe some people out there are too, is it possible that 3 Atlas is actually somehow inducing this activity on the sun? Of course, I don't necessarily think that 3 Atlas is an alien ship. It's most likely just one of those Oumuamua type objects. It's pretty strange. It's out of the ordinary, but anyways, let's jump into the video again. But there's a lot of questions from a lot of strange things going on.
That's 22,000 times what we need for critical mass. The mathematics of consciousness says that this will create a global field effect. Your normal consciousness operates at about a 20 hertz normal bandwidth. That's your everyday beta brainwaves. But when Earth's frequency explodes, your brain goes to 100 hertz bandwidth or more.
You gotta be
kidding me. That means you'll access gamma waves, 40 hertz to 100 hertz, which is the frequency associated with higher consciousness, enlightenment, and even psychic abilities. So let's break down the numbers.
Psychic ability. So on October 30th, I will be able to teleport. I wish we could like make 3 wishes and they all could happen on October 30th. I think my 3 wishes would be, I want to fly, like in my dreams. That would be awesome. And my second wish would be, and this is kind of sound crazy, but I wish people were more happy than they are right now in the world. And the third wish is that I would really, really wish that I could, I don't know what my third wish would be. You guys think about a third wish, and you tell me what would be. Okay, let's take a look at this.
6.2 billion people, that's 76% of humanity, will be affected by this electromagnetic shift. Of those, about 365 million have natural electromagnetic sensitivities like me. And roughly 43 million
Wait, what does that mean, sir?
people are predicted to achieve a genuine transcendent state during the peak hours. This isn't woo-woo stuff. This is just math based on
Yeah, it is not woo stuff. I kind of agree with that, but it's a little bit far-fetched in some sense, but still I understand where he's coming from.
electromagnetic fields affecting human consciousness. The peak moment happens exactly at 11:44 a.m. Universal Time on October 30th, 2025. That's when the interstellar object reaches its closest point to the sun, but the effects will build for hours before and hours after. From 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Universal Time, you're looking at
Universal Time, finally. Someone said it. I was wondering, when is this gonna happen? So this person here should have posted this.
12 hours of peak electromagnetic disruption. Fair warning, technology is going to have a bad day. GPS systems could
Oh my gosh, someone actually said my third wish would be full disclosure. That's awesome. How come I did not think of that? Full disclosure. You know what I really think? I think that we will be very unhappy with full disclosure, and I think that we will it will disappoint us. At the same time, it's gonna be like, no way, is this really it? But I think it's gonna be a little bit disappointing. I'm not saying aliens don't exist or anything like that. I'm just saying it's gonna be something that I don't think a lot of people are guessing correctly. You know, so leave a comment. What do you think full disclosure would be? Because this is, you know, I've seen a lot of comments on the internet of people think it's this, it's that, and it's like not many people get it right. There is though one person that kind of got it right, or to the sense of getting it right, the right direction maybe. Let me take a look at this. I don't know if I should play this video, but it's got 2,000 upvotes. Let me just, okay. So this video's got 2,000, almost 3,000 upvotes on Reddit. So it's not me. I'm not getting something from the deep web or something like that. It's a really popular video right now on the internet, and it was aired on News Nation. So I guess I can play this, but I think the closest to full disclosure that we would get right now, or something, I haven't watched this 100%, so don't take my word for it. I just saw something about it, and I was like, okay, so
So there are different plausible explanations. One is maybe that there is something we don't know about the human civilization, and maybe we had a few rounds.
So she's saying, I cannot find any other consistent explanation other than that we are looking at something artificial before Sputnik. Let's take a look at what she said.
Already. So there are different plausible explanations. One is maybe that there is something we don't know about the human civilization, and maybe we had a few rounds already, and
so maybe there's a prior human civilization that was wiped out, as people like Graham Hancock talk about. You know, the younger Dryas 12,500 years ago.
Yeah, that's an awesome. By the way, I can't play that on here, but let me take a look at this. There's like this. There's like this ancient LiDAR cities. There's this new technique of scanning the ground from satellite or plane. And it's basically the coolest thing ever. You have this on your phone if you have an iPhone, by the way.
Cities of the Amazon have been found. After Francisco de Orellana returned from his expedition to the Amazon in 1542, he stated claims of millions of local inhabitants, creating an advanced civilization. By the time the next explorers arrived in the Amazon, these civilizations were gone, and Francisco was accused of falsifying these claims. But as of December 2022, those claims have finally been verified.
There you go.
And a lot of these megalithic monuments, human civilization that was wiped out, as people like Graham Hancock talk about, you know, the younger Dryas 12,500 years ago. Maybe there was a prior human civilization, and a lot of these megalithic monuments we see on the planet are in fact remnants of a previous, possibly human civilization. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
An alternative explanation?
Maybe it's non-human probes that were sent here, like Patrick Jackson. He has this beautiful suggestion of a surveillance network.
So she's talking about Patrick Jackson. I've talked about him various times. This guy's a genius. He actually found out that through research, and I believe it's a serious research, that our planet is actually surveilled by 3 spheres, the metallic spheres. And I don't like it when people kind of create hoaxes on these things, because it totally discredits the fact that these things most likely exist. And this guy, let me take a look at this. So this guy, Patrick Jackson. Yeah, that's it. Type 1, 2, 3 spheres. So these are the spheres, usually in formation. It's like triangular form. We got dozens of it. Let me play a video of this. Dozens of videos of these spheres.
No, that's not a building. What is that?
Yeah.
They're in a row. What? Wait.
Yeah.
Closer together, right?
Yep, that's them. I guess. If that's...
Look at that, they're in a triangle shape now.
Yeah,
What
exactly.
the heck is that?
Yeah, exactly. That's what Patrick Jackson was talking about. This is the same thing. So this guy's been researching this type 1, 2, 3 spheres, and he found out that this is actually a defense system for the planet or for our human race. No one knows. But these things have been around for thousands of years. There's like paintings of these things and that sort of stuff. And people are always seeing these.
It's like showing off.
But now we're seeing them all the time. 3i Atlas, the comets, things falling from the sky, a bunch of these spheres all over nuclear facilities. What's going on? Someone is not telling something, and it's most likely better for us not to know. This is what I think. But, you know, this is kind of crazy just to think about the fact that these spheres, if they're protective, whatever they're doing, they're super active right now.
Guys, so we have 2 military jets. It just came out from the Gulf. Look at this. Holy smokes, listen to them.
I mean, leave a comment if you think this is all blue beam, because there's a lot of people saying this is blue beam, right? And there's a good chance, but tell me, just leave a comment, leave a link. Where can I see that this is actually what's going on there? I know that there are patents for things that can holographically produce things in the sky, that sort of stuff. Just, you know, I don't think that all of this is, but it could be. It's like there's a wild chance that we've been holographically fooled. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't think so yet. Not at this scale. And I mean, like, what? You're going to tell me, like, the 1500s paintings and every other painting is, or evidence or story from the 1920s, 40s, and before that, you know? I don't know.
Wow. Now, these
So
are
this guy's
guys that
saying
right
UFO and F-35's incredible footage last night. Let's take a look.
over my head, and that's a close call right there. Holy smokes, those are F-35. Listen
Oh my
to
gosh.
that. So we have F-35s flying right now. Literally went right over my head, guys. There's no doubt. They saw me. And we have another plane that just came out from our active zone. That was phenomenal. I have not seen F-35s ever that close to my house, ever. And wow. So, and that was just right after coming off the Gulf here, looking at these orbs. Listen to their engines roar. We have another one coming right now flying. That's another plane. As we have an orb appearing right now, look at that. Right over the ocean.
You gotta be kidding me, really? 5 days ago,
What
wow.
a crazy, crazy video.
Oh, wait a minute.
Catching
This is
F-35.
5 days ago. 2 planes following an orb above the ocean. Where is this? He said it. It's over the Gulf. Okay, so this is crazy. Wow, okay. Let me take a look at what else we have. Now, you got it.
I'm in Nashville, Tennessee. That's the skyline over there. I'm gonna see if I can film this. It keeps showing up. Look at that.
Yeah, that to me is CGI. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna say it in 3 seconds. The movement of the orb is totally unnatural. according to the video's movements. Yeah, exactly. I don't need to watch the rest of this. This is fake. That's not it. I've been doing this for quite a long time, and I can say 100% that was fake. What is that? What in the world is that? That's AI, right? You gotta be kidding. Yeah, that's AI. Of course it is. Look at the patterns of the clouds. These clouds and these clouds are the same. Look at that. Here and here. It's the same. The clouds, the way they're like fluffing in and out, it's the same pattern in all of the clouds. That's impossible. I'm gonna play it again so you guys can see what I'm talking about. You see that? No, that's not how it happens. That's also... This one is real.
Yeah, that's got the best fucking video.
But I think this is a drone, if not really good CGI.
Yeah, what the fuck is that? Holy shit.
Yeah, it looks like a drone. Anyways, I think you guys get the point of the orbs. And Peter Jackson. Let's see what this woman has to say, because I think it's really important. Let's take a look at this full video without me interrupting.
So there are different plausible explanations. One is maybe that there is something we don't know about the human civilization, and maybe we had a few rounds already, and
so maybe there's a prior human civilization that was wiped out, as people like Graham Hancock talk about, you know, the younger Dryas 12,500 years ago. Maybe there was a prior human civilization, and a lot of these megalithic monuments we see on the planet are in fact remnants of a previous, possibly human civilization. That's a good one. And an alternative explanation?
Maybe it's non-human probes that are that were sent here, like Patrick Jackson. He has this beautiful suggestion of a surveillance network, and I think that kind of, it looks very logical. If you have another civilization that is capable of constructing these probes, why wouldn't they send here lots of them?
Yeah.
So that's a possibility. Nature can always surprise us with something we could never have imagined. So I cannot exclude that there might be some other explanation that is just outside my imagination. But from what I see, I can't find any other consistent explanation than that we are looking at something artificial before Sputnik 1.
Wow. Okay, I think she's talking about this signal that they captured before we could actually go to space. I think this is it. And they captured a signal that was not a satellite, was not a meteor. It was obviously something up there reflecting sunlight. Let me see if I can find this article. This is really interesting. So it was reflecting sunlight. This is what they concluded because of the way this thing was shining. And it was above low orbit. This is really crazy. This is like one of the craziest things ever, because this is way before 1940s, 60s, I think. Look, let me see if I can find a link. Someone left a link to another thing. What is this? Wait, the hell is that? Oh, cool. Wait. This is a video of them and an 8-mile-long solid gold tether we donated during the STS-75. The STS-75 and 76, I think these are the wildest videos out there. Where am I supposed to see anything? Like 3,000 likes, so this is definitely going to be worth it. Okay. Wait, so this is nighttime? Okay, so it became nighttime. Camera sucks. Are you kidding me? Whoa. Wait, what?
Okay, Houston, we got contact. It's beautiful. We're gonna get it on the TVs and downlink to you. We can see the tether.
Great news, Franklin, and we'll look for that picture.
Yeah, that looks like a microscopic view or something. I don't know. But if that's in space, that's crazy. Wow. That is crazy. Let me see what you guys are saying here in the comment section. Any links, anything at all? Any subjects or topics you guys want to talk about? I'm gonna go back to the Three-Eye Atlas and the sun. Someone said about, wait, what was his name? The YouTuber, the guy who talks about the sun. He's really good at it. Let me see if I can find it. There you go. Yeah, much better there. So, someone, what is his name? Is Stefan Burns, something like that, right? Stefan Burns. He's good. He's been doing a good job.
Planet Earth.
It was something to do with a CME, right?
Resonances and alignments and such. We have an alignment right now with interstellar object 3i Atlas.
Yes.
Which
exactly, that's what we were talking about. This is kind of crazy because it's like I'm not tripping, and this is not fake information. There is something going to happen on October 30th, and it's not something like probably you're gonna do a video. Everyone's gonna watch it. We're all gonna laugh in the end of the day, and that sort of stuff. I'm pretty sure that's it. But in terms of frequency or yeah, I think that's the thing, you know, in terms of frequency, let's see what he has to say. But yeah,
because we discovered it and we have the orbital trajectory, we were able to forecast out the fact that we would have a superior conjunction today months ago. So back in July, I guess my first video on 3i Atlas was July 28th. I started working on it and then I released it, I think, August 1st. So starting in like mid-August, basically, I may have even talked about it at the very beginning with my first video. Starting in August, we were talking about how the closest approach of 3i Atlas with the sun, which is the perihelion, and also the superior conjunction that it has as viewed from Earth beforehand, today the 21st, was likely going to coincide with some enhanced solar activity, like big solar activity. And well, here is a huge far side coronal mass ejection that just launched from the sun. Yesterday we talked about 3i
wait
Atlas.
a second. Yes, I saw that, and there's video. This is crazy because, yeah, I got it here. This is, we just got real lucky. Far side event. This is like a day ago. I saw this in the morning. I said I got to talk about this. Sun go boom. 240,000 kilometers per second. This was on October 21st, 7 p.m. EST. So this is not Earth directed, but I will share that my tinnitus spiked 50. Oh, wait a minute. That's kind of crazy because it's been 2 days that I've been getting ringing or something weird in my ear. And I know more people that started, you know, just feeling something like, yeah, that's it. Or maybe hearing like a strange buzz. That's crazy. Are you kidding me? This is what a sunburst feels like, a solar flare. So look at the size of this thing. That's crazy. So where's the video? Someone actually shared it. Ah, come on. That's a big, big one. So Stefan Burns, tell us more.
How it's getting close. It's getting supercharged because of its close approach. When it's in deep interstellar space, it's receiving almost no energy from nearby stars or the cosmic background radiation. So the overall input to it, measuring watts per square meter, is like 10 to the negative 7, 10 to the negative 8 when something's in deep interstellar space. That's what we calculate out. You know, we haven't actually put a probe in super deep interstellar space, so we don't know, but that's probably what it is based off physics, right? Physics. Well, when 3i Atlas is at its closest approach to the sun, its perihelion, that irradiance is calculated to be about 735 watts per square meter. So it's going from 10 to -7 or 10 to -8, something like that, all the way up to 735. A huge increase in the amount of energy, and that's just light radiation coming off of the sun, okay? We also, in yesterday's video, discussed the Earth-facing sunspots and solar flares from the 11th to the 20th. See these two sunspot groups? We see them right there. They're synced up in time. Lots of boom shakalakas here. X-ray flux goes up. We see our solar flares really going wild, specifically this sunspot group there. Very, very, very active. That is likely what launched...
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Columbia sightings. What are you guys talking about? So Benny is saying, and let me see if I can share this screen. Oh my gosh, just lost it. But Benny's saying something like this. Do you guys saw the Colombian sighting? I think happened last week. 100% legit. Gotta check it out. 5 or so different videos from different perspective, witnessed and recorded from different areas of the city. What are you talking about? Let me take a look at this right now. So let's first go to Reddit. What is that? Okay, so are you talking about the spheres or here you go. I think this is it.
Latest news from Colombia reveals an extraordinary mass UFO sighting event. I have carefully curated a collection of TikTok videos recording that peculiar nighttime phenomenon. The enormous object appears to be significantly larger than any previously documented UFO, and it is fully covered in an intriguing display of green lights.
Yeah, okay, let's find the original videos because this sounds like a guy. This is on TikTok. There's a guy who does.
We're here in Los Angeles, California right now, where thousands of people are turning out for a
Trump just signed an executive order.
What?
So the police are just beating the shit out of protest.
You know,
bro, what did they do to TikTok? Because after they changed the servers, the algorithm sucks. What's going on? This is crazy. I only watch UFO videos, and all of a sudden you like it. Politics. UFO Colombia. I know a guy on TikTok who does AI videos, and this might be it. That's the video. Okay, cool.
Ahí estamos viendo un fenómeno que se ha aparecido en este momento allá en el cielo.
Okay.
Una luz entre azul y verdosa, es toda rara.
You gotta be kidding me. This actually looks legit, but we gotta double check this. Oh my gosh.
Ahí estamos viendo un fenómeno que se ha aparecido en este momento allá en el cielo. Es una luz entre azul y verdosa, es toda rara.
What the well? Look, there's more videos of this thing, right? So let's just okay. So I don't know, huh? Let's take a look at this account. Why does it do that? No. Okay, so this is a UFO account. Some of the videos are real, I know them.
Bueno, como les mostré en fotos
Old videos, yeah.
Un saludo a todos.
Wait,
Aquí les comparto.
Is this the same person over and over? Is this Luis Avendavilan? He may be narrating or vocalizing top of the videos. And he posted this
Ahí estamos viendo un fenómeno que se
in Kukata 4 days ago. There's probably more videos. Okay, so this is actually coming from a lot of accounts. But this account over here, Isaac, is also a UFO account, I guess. So, looking at the original account, let me see if this guy is actually in Colombia. Yeah. No, this is actually a UFO account too. So, for now, I didn't find the original. Let's search for the original videos, because if we find the original videos and they're coming in from people not UFO accounts, then I'll believe this. But if they're only coming from UFO accounts, we gotta double check this. This is another video.
Eso que hay en el cielo, eso verde, ¿qué era eso? ¿Qué era esa vaina?
Yeah, that actually looks legit. That's weird. There are some good videos.
I don't know if you see this, guys, but there's like 3 lights up there. I have no clue what the fuck that is. That should look like a UFO.
Yeah, this is a real video. So this is a UFO account, but there are real videos in it. Cool, this is good to know. And we got more videos with this thing here, I guess.
Ahí estamos viendo un fenómeno que se ha aparecido en este momento allá en el cielo. Es una luz entre azul y verdosa. Es toda rara.
High-rise building? No, this is not a high-rise building. Yeah, this is crazy. I mean, like, this is the Columbia sighting people are talking about. This is crazy.
But what is this thing? But what is this thing? But what?
What? Okay, yeah, this is crazy. So, yeah. Let's go back to what this guy was talking about. So this guy, and we got yeah, this is it. This is super, super bizarre. Oh, someone talking about the video that you posted.
Potentially, extraterrestrial objects were detected in 1952, 5 years before Sputnik.
Yeah.
Astronomers at Palomar Observatory here in San Diego detected strange flashes of light, and a new paper claims these might be artificial reflections from objects in orbit before the space program in Russia began. Beatrice Villarroel and her team re-examined plates from the Palomar Sky Survey POS. They look for simultaneously flashing lights in a 50-minute exposure. Out of nearly 300,000 short-duration transients, they found a handful of linear alignments, with some about 4 sigma insignificant. But one eerie event occurred in summer of 1952, the same night as a Washington UFO apparently made its appearance. Now, the authors claim that these could be specular glints, flashes of sunlight from highly, possibly artificial objects in space in geosynchronous orbit. This could be from hardware, and that would be astonishing because that was years before Sputnik itself was launched, October 1957. So these lights, flashing lights, could be explained by alternative explanations that the authors talk about. So-called plate defects, dust emulsion bubbles, scanner noise, they can all imitate these optical ghosting effects. So can cameras themselves. Statistical clustering of thousands of objects will sometimes occur by chance. And even they concede that without examining plates, under a microscope. It's
Yeah.
a little premature to claim that ET has been detected. But if genuine, it would imply that reflective objects were orbiting the Earth in the 1950s, years before humans were able to.
Yeah, exactly. This is exactly what it implies. It implies that there's possibly something in space before we had the technology. So either we had the technology and it was classified, or something else was up there, or still is up there. And there's these crazy videos of this woman. Oh, the song. Now that's crazy. What do you guys think about this? I think her name is Xena. Yeah. There's like hundreds of videos of them doing this live stream on YouTube. It's kind of crazy to think about this. Wait, yeah. So let's see what you guys are saying in the comments. Boom shakalaka. Yeah, that's what he said. Wait, Jay Stone said, can you show my capture to get a wider opinion? Of course. Jay, let me ask you something, Jay. Can you please send me your video or image? Let me take a look at this. There's a way on the live stream for me to actually send you a link so you can share it with us here. Let me see. If I can do that. Well, I think it will be easier just for you to send an email. So Jay Stone, right? So Jay, send an email to thatimpossiblechannel@gmail.com. And if you can do it right now, I'll take a look at it and I'll show your picture or video, or anyone who wants to do that right now and get a wider opinion of what you captured on camera. Send an email to thatimpossiblechannel@gmail.com, or if you want to upload it on the internet, TikTok, Instagram, you can share the link on the chat. I'll play the video. Thank you, Adam Duncan. And we got a few super chats from James Walters too. You are an awesome creator. Thank you very much, guys. I'm sorry about doing the live stream. I wasn't sure this was a good idea, but it was something that I was working on a video and I wanted to upload this video today. I'm only going to be able to do it tomorrow. And I said I didn't want to leave you guys. I didn't want to leave you guys without any content. So I said, what the heck, let's just go live. Got so much content, so many things to talk about. So this is coming in from Jay Anderson 20 hours ago. There was a GG-15 NASIC officer who was part of the original UAP task force who once told me that during a briefing, he was informed that we don't really understand our sun and that it acts like a portal. Craft enter and exit it. Jay, that kind of changes everything about 3i Atlas, buddy, because if you stop to think about it, 3i Atlas is about to do a strange curvature. Let me see if I can find this link. In the beginning of the video, I showed you guys a video, supposed leaked video of 3i Atlas, and I'm guessing this is fake, but we'll never know. I guess we'll know better, actually, after October 30th, when all of these coincidences converge, and we get a better look at 3i Atlas. The weird part is that they're shutting down the observatories, they're shutting down the satellites that could actually take a picture of this thing behind the sun. And this object is supposed to make a curve. The calculation for this curve is way off. So I don't remember the name of the curve. I think I saved this somewhere. Over here. Pretty sure I did. There's also this leak, supposed leak on 4chan. I'm not LARPing. I'm not a whistleblower dying of cancer. I just feel people need to know something big is about to happen in December. Many home-based observators will see it all. So it's probably talking about. I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna just find this link. Just a sec, guys. Okay, so.
Without saying this, but these are aliens. Besides just a gut feeling in my stomach, there's an overwhelming amount of evidence.
Okay.
It's coming from the Pleiades constellation and from the direction of Sagittarius.
Okay.
Sagittarius rules Jupiter. 3 is ruled by Jupiter as well. It's called 3I Atlas.
Okay.
3, and then I is the 9th letter of the alphabet. Then Atlas is the 27th star in the Pleiadian constellation. So it's being cubed, 3, 9, 27. If you've looked into aliens, you know about the WOW signal, which was the 72-second crazy signal that came from Sagittarius in like 1970, radio signal that's just like a screaming, like a screeching. 72 years is exactly 1 degree of the precession of the equinox. It's also a quintile in astrology, or 1/5 of the zodiac circle, 360 degrees, which, as you know, pentagram is the golden ratio, which is the symbol of Earth. But aside from all this crazy business, the physics of it does not make any sense. There's a massive CO2 cloud around this thing, and as we know on Earth, CO2 is used as a propellant or a propulsion system. So not only is it spewing out CO2, it's not producing any water vapor, which means it's not frozen as it should be in space, and it's not leaving an emissions trail. It literally only has this cloud which is sort of moving with it, which doesn't make sense. And it's ripping through at literally 143,000 miles per hour. If it was going that fast, it would have to be burning water. The dust polarization is also off.
Yeah.
Basically, there's like refractive indexes all over it that don't make sense, that literally don't coincide with any of the elements we know, and it just doesn't make sense. Then it comes closest to the sun on October 29th to 30th, right before Halloween. Holy comes from Halloween. It's one of the most holy days that there is, though we've been taught to dress up. And coincidentally, it's set to go into exact perihelion behind the sun, which means that it's going to go to the one place in the ecliptic that we cannot see it at all. Yeah. This would also be the most efficient way to get out of the solar system and out of the orbit. You go as close gravitationally as possible and thrust your engines to maximum when you're closest to the sun to, slingshot, essentially. That's what we do with the moon.
Exactly, yeah.
It's a bit too much.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Close the tab. But yeah, that's exactly what's happening, and it's too many coincidences. But the name of the curvature that this thing is going to do is what's making, it's not the name, but it's the type of curvature, the mathematics. It all shows that it's artificial, but there's something to it. What they're saying is that this thing is going to sneak behind the sun and come straight at us. And they're kind of worried, like, wait, is this what? What's going on? Are we supposed to be waiting someone? We didn't invite anyone, so what's going on? I mean, or did we invite someone? So there's this theory, and I guess this is one topic, that it's a letter that a reptilian supposedly, there's this guy in Sweden who supposedly met with a reptilian. And he wrote a book, I guess, 46-page book, I think. And it's a really difficult thing to find on the internet. It wasn't supposed to be that difficult. Let me see if I can find it here. I'm going to just go straight at it. Yes, the Lacerda files. How could I forget that? The WIME files actually did a video on it. There's a lot of stuff on it online, but it's not the document itself. See, it's been deleted. Why, man? Why, God? Why, man? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I was showing the wrong tab. Guys, look at this. Look, it's been, why? All the info on this thing, it's gone. The file itself, the Lacerda files, it's most likely modified at this point. We can't find the original one. But, nope, wrong site. I think this is it. Nope. Someone sent me a message on Discord. Huh. Okay. So this is it. The Lacerda files. It's like one awesome thing to read if you have the time. So this is a conversation that this guy had in Sweden. I think it was in Sweden, December 1999. And in this conversation, this being, whatever it is, explains that we somehow messed things up after Roswell, and the aliens got angry at us. Some of them. So they gave us the wrong technology to produce anti-gravity. So they say. So this guy says. So the Lacerda, the reptilian, says, and he says that they would come back for that technology or for the things that we did to get that technology from them. But they made it in a way that we would have to have nuclear engine or something like that, and it was very difficult to produce and very dangerous. Exactly what Bob Lazar talks about, and I've always been have with Bob, but the things he says and the things that I read in the Lacerda files actually match. This is kind of weird. So what this alien says is that we've been working with anti-gravity and that sort of stuff since the 40s or 50s, and we've been doing it wrong on purpose. Apparently, these guys up there, they gave us the wrong technology, and on purpose, and a lot of scientists were. So what happens is, they didn't get it right apparently until today, but now I think they may have, I don't know, but what they say is that until today they have never been able to actually reproduce these things. So what this alien says to the Swedish guy is that they would be coming back in 40 or 50 years or so to some sort of revenge because of the way that we got the technology from them. Humans, I guess. So and that's about now. That kind of coincides with the date of 2026 and 27. That's kind of crazy. I'm not sure if this is just a theory. And so, and I'm not sure I can play Bob Lazar's video here because it's an interview with Joe Rogan, and his team usually claims a video. So see what else we have here.
Bro, if black people would act the same.
Where are the UFO videos?
Last night, I feel like
Are you serious, bro? There's no way. I've never seen that in my life.
Me neither.
20-foot boulders.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But anyways, that's not what I was looking for. So let's take a look at this. Jason Jet is saying something pretty weird. I don't understand what he's saying 100%, but he's saying like James is psyop. Insectoid, reptilians, Nordic is all shape-shifting, normal-looking people. The mystery is a distraction. I'm a witness. So share your story, Jason. James met these people before. How can you affirm something that you don't know? But I may have met some things in my life that I don't know how to explain, but James just glitched. I don't know if I glitched. Yeah, I was reading a comment. I'm just sorry. I did glitch. James, I have a note of information that I hope you will research and publish regarding the creature that jumped on the truck of one of the people who was driving. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Sniper. Please do send me anything that you have on the creature. By the way, we can actually take a look at that video again. So Sorry is talking about this interview. North Carolina. This is one heck of a video. Yeah. This one. Where's there? What happened to the original video? YouTube search really messed up right now. It's impressive. I think this is it.
Pender County, North Carolina, a place known for its down-home hospitality, rich history, and scenic coastline. But beneath the charm lies something far less inviting, something most don't know about. Hidden in the quiet pine forests and rural back roads are stories whispered by locals, tales of the unexplained, and sometimes the unimaginable.
Yeah, so basically this is a crazy case, and Sorry is saying that
Today
she has
we're
information pertaining it. Interesting.
In Curry, North Carolina, and this
Curry is an area on the western side of our county. It has a few small stores, residences, and about 11 o'clock p.m. that evening, a call came into our 911 dispatch of an individual standing on the side of the road, and it appeared to be bleeding. Now, he stated he was traveling 55 or 60 mile an hour, so I can see how traveling at that speed in the dark, it would be difficult to exactly identify what he saw. But he stated that it looked like a human being standing there with streaks of blood coming down. It is very...
Yeah, so this is, if this is real, this is like, sorry, if this is real, this is one of the craziest cases ever of evidence in aliens or rake or creatures, jinn maybe. And Sorry is saying that she has information pertaining it. Please do send it over to thatimpossiblechannel@gmail.com. I'll be really glad to take a look at it. It's like I get hundreds of emails. Send it anyway. No problem. It's not human. Exactly. Oh, wait. Someone said something interesting here. Someone said that I think those who think that they know everything but always take the most comfortable assumptions are just cowards who fear the unknown. Look, this is coming from Snake Stretcher. I think that you're somewhat correct. I do think that we need always an open mind on things. And I think that the easiest or the best thing that we can do is always trust your instinct, no matter what someone says, right? So you have your story, you have the things that happen to you. You trust that, and you get that, and you calculate together, and you sum all that up with the stories that you hear from other people, and then you start to search for information, usually in other cultures. You'll get the answer.
Very hard to listen to that call, to that 911 tape, without becoming somewhat unnerved. It actually bothered me the first time that I heard it.
Yeah. It's chilling. This is actually the call. So, wow. This is one heck of a story. So just a context here. So this guy was driving on North Carolina at night. I mean, yeah, in some highway, and he's all alone. I think he passes one truck or a car, and a little bit after that, he sees what he thinks is a person on the side of the road. And then he looks at it and he sees that this person is somehow dressed in the 1950s or 40s type of way as a soldier. And he pays attention to this thing. I think he stops. And then when he looks that there's no one there anymore, and when he starts going, someone jumps onto his truck. This is the call. And while he's on the phone calling 911 to explain that there's something in his back of look at this is the call. This is weird.
Tender County 911.
So I'm getting
What's the address
emails.
of your emergency?
Nice.
I'm driving on 210. I just crossed the Black River, and I thought I saw a guy standing on the side of the road bleeding.
Okay, where are you at, sir?
I'm on 210. I just crossed the Black River. I'm heading towards 53 East.
Buddy, get out of there. Get out of there, buddy. Bro.
Patriots Watch.
Okay, so you're over near Morse Creek?
Yes.
Okay. And did you saw a man standing on the side of the road?
This guy's about to meet an alien, and this is like the worst conversation ever. So, did you say you saw a bird, sir? You know, yes, I think it's an alien. That sort of conversation for now, but here's what happened. This is what happens next.
What was that, sir?
That's not human! That's not human!
Oh my gosh.
Sir, are you okay, sir?
There's something in the bed of my truck!
Okay, what's in the road?
No, it's not in the road, it's in my truck! In the bed!
What?
There's something in the bed of your truck?
Yes, ma'am, I just turned on my bed lights for my truck and there's something in my bed.
Okay, sir, when you say something, what do you mean?
I just knocked it off of the bed of my truck and went over my roof.
Okay, what was it?
Just get out of there, man.
According to the CAD notes and the deputy reports, this thing jumped into the back of his pickup truck and began to actually beat on the top of the cab of his truck. You could actually hear something beating on the top of the truck.
Yeah.
The caller stated that it was beating and scratching on the top of the cab of his truck. He actually stated that he was able to engage his bed light and was able to somewhat identify this object that was in the back of his truck. At some point, he was able to slam on his brakes, and the force of inertia actually threw this thing out over his hood and onto the highway.
So this is kind of crazy. So Sari says she has information on it. Please do send it over if you have anything. I'm getting some emails right now, so I'm going to read them. Okay. So we got some emails from you guys. This is we got an orb here from Alan Sanchez. Thank you very much, Alan. I'm gonna play the video if I can, because this is on my email. This is not the same thing as the browser that I'm at. I'm gonna see if I can do it. So where's the okay, so we got an email from Jay Stone. And I think Jay's videos are pretty similar to what Alan sent. So we got here, Jay Stone, thank you very much, bro. Take a look at this.
What is that?
Okay, yeah, that's weird. Looks like one of those orbs that we're seeing.
Is that?
Yeah.
You see that?
What?
Did you just see that?
Look at that. It's moving pretty quick.
It's moving now.
That's a pretty good capture, man.
No way.
What?
What? I didn't see that.
Is that?
What? What happened? Gosh. What happened? It disappeared, right? But how?
Did you see that?
What?
Did you just see that? It's moving now.
It stopped. That's not a drone. And it's gone.
No way.
What?
Yeah, that's not a drone. It's like, it's something that comes out of the woods and goes back into the woods. I've been zapping these things around with green lasers, and I bought cameras, infrared cameras. I've recorded these things up close, just like Jay did over here, but a little bit closer. And this is a great capture, and these things are coming in from the woods underground, I think, or something like that. I haven't seen them coming from space, even though I see them zapping, zip-zapping back and forth in the sky. But when I see them going and going, it's coming from the woods. Whatever, why, I don't know. So I think Peter Jackson's theory is on point. If you haven't heard about it or read about it, you should. Anyway, so Jay, let's take a look at. Okay, so that was Jay Stone, and we got the same thing in Colombia. Let me see if I can download this video. Yes, I can. Okay, so we got. This is coming in from a subscriber. His name is, I'm not going to share it. Anyways, Peter, let's take a look at this video. This is in, not, doesn't say. Looks like the same thing we saw in Colombia, but I'm not sure if this is the same thing we're talking about, but it's kind of weird. Where was this? What time of day? See what people are saying in the comments. So guys, I'm getting a lot of emails. If you have anything you want to send, and if you want to play, want me to play it, now is the time. I've been getting I have thousands of emails. If you think I'm joking, let me show you guys how many emails I get from you guys, just so you have an idea. Look, can you guys see my screen? You don't understand. Guess. If you guess the right number right now of how many emails I have in the comment section, you will get an item from this from this place over here. All right, so we got, oh my gosh, we gotta drink some water. Doctor said me gotta drink some water. Let's play a game here. This is gonna be a quick one. So if you guess correctly how many emails I have in my inbox that I haven't read, because I get too many emails, and I'm trying to, I swear to God, I'm trying to. You will get one of these items. The silver plaque for James. The golden plaque for, that is impossible. Soon a golden plaque for James, I hope. Or any of these items. You choose. You cannot get my samurai swords, okay? That's untouchable. Let me just, I just realized you guys can't see me. So, what? Here you go. This is ridiculous. I was talking about myself. I mean, like, you guys can. So, you know, you guys, any items of these, you guys can get. The samurai swords, no. Okay? The guitar, maybe. Maybe you guys can get a guitar. Let's just play a quick song over here, by the way. It's not in tune. So. guitar. If you guess the correct number, you can get it. So this has like been my guitar over there for like months or maybe years during all my recordings. So it's got history. So anyway, so let me see the comments. Let's take a look at this. You guys are wrong. You guys are wrong. Let me take a look at the comments. 11,000. Nope. You got 123,000 emails. Almost there. Almost there, buddy. 12K, 7K. Nope. 190,000. Almost there. 29,000. 20,000. Nope. You guys got to guess a little bit higher than that. 800,000. That's too much. No. No. Okay. A million. No. No. Okay. So this is it. This is the time of truth. Let me see if you guys can see this. 81,537 non-read emails. I've been trying to get. I promise I will. So let me read your emails right now. This is coming in from one of our subscribers. Why am I not sharing the screen? Okay. So this is it. Right. Cool. So subscribers are sending in loads of videos, and right now is the time for you to share your video if you want to have it on the channel right now. So let's take a look at what people are sending in, because there's like cool videos coming in. There's shape-shifting ghosts in my garden. I really want to see that. Take a look at this. I'm hoping it's a good video. I don't know if I can play this audio, the background song. Damn. Let me just mute the audio. Okay. What is that? So, what? Okay, so this is really bizarre. Are you kidding me? Gosh, I can't play the music. So, is it gonna happen now? More emails coming in. Nice. Shade Can, got your email. What is that? Look at that. Are you kidding me? This is real. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? This is wild. Oh my gosh, that is actually wild. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, so I believe you. Okay, I believe you. That's crazy. It would be better if you posted the video without the music in the background. That's just an advice from me, but what is that? Are you kidding me? What did you just get? Do you have more of that? Oh my gosh. I mean, like, is that a plastic bag? Look at that. Is it like walking? That would be crazy. Yeah, to me it looks like a plastic bag. Look, it could be a plastic bag in the wind. Look, it's got even the handle here. Am I crazy? I don't know. It could be, but this is what I think now. But that's crazy. That's one crazy recording. Look, not saying it's a plastic bag, but it could be. Okay, so don't be mad at me. Just okay. So that was, I guess, from Shade Can. We got from OG. Coming from OG here. Let's take a look at this video. Thank you, OG. Oh, yeah. This is good footage. But I think... Let me take a look at this. Okay, that's crazy. I mean, like, I don't know if I can play the rest of the audio, but look, to me, these kind of videos, they could be 50-50. You know, it could be fake. But I've seen there's like, look, there's also something about this object here. I don't know. I'm not even showing the screen. That was crazy. Okay. So oh my gosh, I didn't show the ghost video too. Jay, I'm sorry. Let me just go back here. No, I'm sorry. This is coming from Shahid. So I kind of messed up. Live stream. Sorry. So this is Shahid's video. If you guys didn't see it, and this is the supposed object. Look at that. What is that? Yeah. It kind of looks like it's walking. But it's kind of transparent. And there's times you can't see it. This is what's crazy. There's here in the beginning of the video, there's nothing. Look, nothing. And all of a sudden this thing appears. Look. Look, you can see it from the beginning of the video. There's nothing there. And then, boom. What is that? Look at that. There you go. The heck is that? So I'm thinking plastic bag. This is mostly because of this part over here where this thing starts moving. He kind of zooms in on it. I think it's now. It looks like a plastic bag being taken by the wind. Blown by the wind. Look at that. I think it's going to move now. Yeah. Yeah. And then. Yep. Look, you got what it looks like a handle here. Like a plastic bag handle. So, I'm not saying it is, right? I'm not saying it is, but it could be. And then you got this video coming in from another subscriber. And this is coming in from Ashley, I think. Is that it? No, Ashley sent another video. This is actually coming from... Okay.
Here's that video from the other night that went viral on here. And you can see I first show the whole coastline so people have a perspective. And then I zoom in on the orb.
I can't play the song in the background, David. Why can't I click on his name?
So here's that video from the other night that went...
What do you mean? I mean, like, are you kidding me? They just changed it. Oh my gosh, TikTok just changed something live. What? They disable... What? Are you kidding me? They did... I started this live stream and I was able to click on people's profile links and now I am not. This is... What? Do you know what that means? It means that I cannot take a look at the man's video because he just said that he recorded it without the music in the background. I want to play it without the music and I can't. What? Are you kidding me? Do I have to literally type in his name? What are you What's going on with TikTok, bro? This is... No. This gotta be joke. It's gotta be a joke. Okay, so let's... Bro, if I'm not able to go into his profile, I'm gonna scream. Okay, we did it. Let's just share the screen. Oh my gosh. I don't like the sound of this. Okay. So, he is talking about... this video.
So here's that...
Yes, this is...
All right, no cap, folks. As you know, I'm a well-known journalist.
Oh, come on. He puts music in all the videos. David Fulcrum, bro, if you're watching my live stream or if you watch this video, do not do that anymore. Just leave it without the background music.
So here's that video from the other night that went viral on here. And you can see so people have a perspective. And then I zoom.
Okay, what are we looking at, bro? Over there. Oh my gosh, okay, I see it. Triangular craft. I would have to zoom in. Yeah. Okay, so this is not exactly what I was expecting, but this is coming from David Fulcrum. He didn't send a video. I just ended up there. So we got another one from... Okay, so Shahid actually replied on the email. Thank you very much, Shahid. Let's take a look at what he said. So he's saying that... He's saying... It's not a plastic bag, James, because I looked at my window and I couldn't see it. I've got more videos. Okay. No problem, Shahid. I'm just analyzing what I have with what I have. And to me, it looked like it could be a plastic bag. But again, that's my perspective from a little bit of what I saw. You were there, you saw the thing, you recorded it. For you to have the time, take the time to record it, it's because you saw something that you probably did not understand and that got you unsettled. So that's it. I think that one of the things when we watch these kind of videos is that why did the person record it in the first place? This is one of the first things you got to think about it, right? So if you recorded it, it's most likely because it startled you for some reason. And I know sometimes we record things and people, I don't see anything. This is nothing. In person, things are pretty much different. So let's see what else we got here. So we got something from Ashley. Oh my gosh, this is creepy. We gotta play this video too. You gotta be kidding me. Have you guys seen anything about this? This is crazy. Let me see if I can... Yeah. That is wild. I will not play this video right now. Let's play first. Yeah, that's crazy. Soylent Green. Let me see if I can play Ashley's videos first. Yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at what people are saying here in the comments. This is wild. Yeah, guys, if you want to send any videos, pictures, right now is the time. ThatImpossibleChannel@gmail. If you got UFO videos, ghost videos, any type of unexplained video, just send it over to thatimpossiblechannel@gmail.com. I'll make sure to take a look at it and display the video right now. Okay, someone is saying play it. Let's play the video. This is one creepy. Are you guys ready for this? This is going to be wild.
Halfway through, once I start talking about what I need to talk about, the volume goes away. So
you say that every time he tries to record this video, it doesn't work out.
Cool. Let's try this again. I just got off of a 10-hour shift where I was on my feet running all day.
Sure.
Right afterwards, went to the gym. Pushed myself pretty heavy, so naturally after a day of running and then working out, I'm exhausted and hungry. All I wanted to do was get some food before I went home, went to bed, and did it all over again. And I came to Cookout in Goodlettsville, Tennessee, right outside of the Nashville area. And I order a tray, I park my car, I get about halfway through my tray, all my cheese curds are gone, almost done with my barbecue sandwich, and I bite into this. It's a tooth.
What?
It's a chip of a tooth. I threw up my entire meal. And that was one of those things that, like, I had my suspicions. It seemed very likely that these fast food chains are doing what...
come on, really? You gotta be kidding me. You got this at fast food? You're eating fast food still? I mean, like, come on. I'm not saying that you can't. Of course, sometimes it's something that happens, but you can't rely on fast food and think it's like food. Nowadays, with the number of people that we have alive and the number of industries we have, I don't know. But this is one wild video. I hope that's not real. Because, he could just have put a piece of tooth and he got a piece of tooth he had. I don't know. He just makes a video to get thousands of likes. How many of them? 150,000 likes. But look, if this is real and there's evidence that this might be happening, then it would be disgusting. But the thing is it a human tooth? is the pork tooth, because that would be normal. That would be pretty normal in certain cases, but it's still disgusting nonetheless.
This is going to be my last post on TikTok.
Why?
And the reason for that is twofold.
Okay.
The first reason is something you probably know, the second you may not. The first reason is that tonight at midnight, there's going to be a new algorithm update that is called the M2 update.
What?
The M2 update is to prevent harmful and misleading content from making its way onto your For You page. This internal algorithm they'll be using to monitor all content that goes out is going to be monitoring what's being said and the sentiment within the message. And if you were to take a random step...
Wait, is this why I can't click on people's profiles anymore? Wait, look, it's working again. Oh my gosh, look, I can right now.
This is going to be my last
This
post
is magic.
on TikTok.
You guys saw it on live. I was live right now. If you scroll back the video, you'll see that I wasn't able to click on the person's profile name. And when I clicked on the video's comments, the profile name was not available. So that's kind of crazy.
Reason for that
I think they're
is
testing certain upgrades or algorithm changes. This is going to be really weird. I hope not.
Twofold. The first reason is something you probably know, the second you may not. The
Yeah.
first reason is that tonight at midnight, there's going to be a new algorithm update that is
Again,
called
same thing.
M2 update. The M2 update is to prevent harmful and misleading content from making its way onto your For You page. This
Sure.
internal algorithm they'll be using to monitor all content that goes out is going to be monitoring what's being said and the sentiment within the message. And if you were to take a random stab in the dark at who is going to be running this new algorithm, who's going to be on the...
Yeah, I don't even want to know, bro. I don't even want to know. Look, that's not the type of thing that I'm gonna. It's not gonna change anything. Me knowing who's running the algorithm.
I watched the press conference, so you don't have to.
It's just gonna change the algorithm, and I'm gonna have to work with it or just go to another social media because this really sucks. I'm kind of tired of this, you know. Who's running this? Who's running that? Yeah, I know. It's like obvious right now. If you go to Twitter or anywhere else, you'll find who's running things, and it's kind of weird. I guess it's always been like this. So let's take a look at what Jay has to say here about. Yeah. Oh my gosh, we have image from Chinese
Indicate
telescopes in regards to 3i Atlas. I don't know. Okay, what is this? You gotta be kidding me. You know, the last thing we need right now is people actually getting to see aliens in their backyards. We had a case, the Miami Mall case was really weird, right? And then we had this situation with, I think it was in Los Angeles, with a family who said they saw an alien in their backyard. After that, I think we had a few more others, but not as good as, as possible as these two. And then for now, we've had a few people talking. We had the North Carolina creature, and I think that's it. If you think of another one, leave a comment. To me, that looks like AI. Or someone in a mask. But that's creepy as heck. I wouldn't doubt it. Okay, so... this is kind of crazy. We got a bunch of emails coming in. Let's take a look at this. Bunch of emails right here. So if you want to send videos of UFOs, mysterious creatures, unexplained things, thatimpossiblechannel@gmail.com. I'll take a look at it right now. Okay, so Gail sent something here. Says, not UFO, but crazy things on security cameras at night. You're not trolling me, right? So let's take a look at this because I'm going to open the video before watching it. Okay, so... see what I got this. This is coming in from Gail. And Gail, are we looking at this bizarre thing? The dust in the air. I know what's weird is that people who record this type of thing will say that there was nothing in the air or no dust at all. And what's weird about it is that this type of thing was also seen in videos in ancient Egypt, inside of caves or caverns or tunnels in that region. And people who recorded these type of things, and hear me out, this is kind of crazy. There's one video where a person records this exact thing happening to their camera. Moments later, they see a shadow moving. So it's really weird. I wouldn't doubt that this is some sort of unexplained phenomena, but to me it looks like dust. But I've heard other stories, and like again, when you see it in person, it's weirder. Let's see, we got more videos coming in from Jeremy. Jeremy is actually stargazing right now. Is that it, Jeremy? Let's take a look at this. Wait, I have to share the video with you guys. Sec. And there you go. There's a camera. Here you go. That's a good capture, Jeremy. It's a good one. Shahid, I'll play your video. I'll play your video in a few seconds. Okay, so
Savannah!
What?
Savannah!
Are you
come here?
Okay.
Can you come upstairs, please?
That's awesome, man.
Savannah!
Okay, so let's take a look at Shahid's video. This was awesome. Great capture. It's late here. It's been like, how many hours have been live streaming? It's been, oh my gosh. thatimpossiblechannel@gmail.com. Send it over. Mom, get the camera. No, I think he was calling. He's live stream for, I don't know, it doesn't say. Okay, 2 hours almost. Yeah, nice. Okay, so we can go for another one, I guess. So let's take a look at this. Okay, but I have to zoom in. Oh my gosh. Lot. Oh, it doesn't. That kind of sucks. So this is coming in from Shahid. And he recorded what he's saying are a couple of orbs. 2 orbs. Yeah, that's it. That's not, I don't think those are stars. I can see that in the sky when you pan over in the video. Nothing else. So yeah, Shahid, I believe you. Let me see if I can find any other. Come on. From Alan. So Alan sent us this email. Oh, I can't play this, Alan. I'm sorry. This is, yeah, but I lights over West Michigan. You know what? Michigan has the craziest sightings when it comes to dogmen sightings, Bigfoot. Something happens over there. It's kind of crazy. What did I do that my name appeared on the video? What's going on here? Or I don't think you guys can see it, right? So let's go. Okay. If you guys want to send videos, thatimpossiblechannel@gmail.com. If you want to send UFO videos, mysterious videos, creatures, unexplained things, I'll play the video right now. Thatimpossiblechannel@gmail.com. We got one from Victor. Hey James, I have lots of videos I recorded at home in Hungary that I cannot explain. These are not bugs for sure, but nobody knows what they are. By the way, Victor, you reminded me of a really good video that someone captured. I mean, like, this is something I've never shown you guys on any other channel of mine. Let me just share the screen. This is crazy. Okay, so we got this one over here. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. So you're saying these are not orbs. Okay, so this kind of reminds me of a video. Really crazy one. Let's see if I can play this. Let me try to find the video here. You guys want to send in anything for me to feature right now, datapossiblechannel@gmail.com, and I'll make sure to play the video. If you've seen anything you want me to play, now is the time. This is an awesome sighting. Wait a minute. All right. Let me share this screen. 1 second. You got it.
Buon avvio. Verás. ¿Dónde viene?
Está parado, ¿no?
¿Está parado? Mira. ¿Qué es eso? Mira, mira. Oh, ¿qué es eso?
Yo no lo veo.
That is one. This was not sent by any subscriber right now, but this was uploaded by someone who sent me through an email a long time ago, a link to Facebook. That's one crazy sighting, but I want to show you guys another one that was captured on a CCTV camera, and this is crazy. I don't remember where this was, but this is one of those videos that you'll see and you think, okay, so this is, if this is real, it would be massive. It would be game changer. I mean, for UFO sightings, I mean, this is like crazy. Or unexplained phenomena, events. This is a video, found it. Oh my gosh, I thought I was never gonna find it again. This is in my other database here. So let's go. We got crazy massive sighting over here. So, oh my gosh. Wait a sec, guys. You guys are sending in a lot of emails, right? This is good. I really want to see. I want to know what you guys think about the 3i Atlas situation right now. Also, send me a comment or an email on any information that you have. Wow, okay. This is nonstop. Thank you very much, guys. Oumuamua, another story, video. Wow, okay. I'll take a look at it. This is good. Thank you, guys. Just a sec. Just a sec. You guys are taking me seriously. Good. This is good. Okay, so I found the video. This is it. Ah, there's audio. Shoot. Okay, so let me just. Okay, gotcha. There you go. So look at that. Let me just play the video again from the beginning. This is crazy. Look at that. What is that? What in the world is that? Okay, so this was, I think, in Brazil. And farm pretty in the middle of nowhere, late at night. We do not know the time. So we have a timestamp over here. It looks legit. Does not seem like it was added through editing or anything like that. There's no pixels. There's nothing actually pixelated in the entire video that could explain or suggest that this is edited. So there's this boom of light. It's just bang on the sky, right? At first we think it's maybe a meteor or something like that. But then all of a sudden you got this happening, which suggests whatever was that happened in the sky is still up there. and producing these, circling with these lights around the house. And the dog that was there just ran over back into the house, pretty much scared. So whatever's going on here, this is one of the craziest videos I've ever seen when it comes to UFO sightings. I've never shown you guys this video because I've been tracking the backstory to it. I've been tracking everything about it. And taking a look at what we're seeing right now with the orbs, the plasma theory, that these things are actually in a fourth dimension, or maybe in third and fourth dimension, whatever that means. Most likely that means higher vibrations, or, you know, like water, air, ether, that sort of stuff. Or these things are using some sort of engine that produces plasma. So we got Ashton Forbes, I guess, and he's like getting a lot of attention right now with his theories on how these things work. And I guess if you haven't seen him talk about it, he's got some interesting things. He's got this a fixed state of mind about the MH airplane that went missing. Let me just... But he's got some interesting takes on UFOs.
Energy is much in vogue. What has been...
That's weird. Oh, we got a lot of attacks on Ashton Forbes right now. Tells me something. If all of a sudden you got a lot of people talking about someone on the internet, we had a lot of people trying to cancel out other people this year. Anyways, I'm not going to talk about him because I can see on the internet someone hates him and is trying to cancel him out. So I'm going to avoid talking about him for now. But he really has some interesting takes on the plasma theory on these orbs or UFOs. And as scientists... What? Yeah, I can't... Wow, you guys are sending like a lot of emails. Let's take a look at this. Wow, I got just 20 or 30 emails right now. So, okay, so... It's difficult to know which one I should choose right now. Okay, so Danielle sent a video. Let's take a look at this. UFO video. Danielle, it's pretty dark in the video. It's hard to see anything, but I can see you saw one of these orbs, right, in the sky. I was pretty amazed by it. When it's like this, try to record it with the camera in night mode. There's a night mode that usually works pretty well. You got to be focused on that when recording at night. Don't forget that. So Trevor sent 4 emails, I'm guessing also videos. The same thing, but a little bit... I think this is in night mode. Let me show you guys what a video taken in night mode looks like. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is not night mode, okay? So this, in the beginning of the video, that's night mode. And then something happens, yeah, and it turns off night mode. So try to record in night mode, guys. This was coming in from... A subscriber also saw one of these orbs. Trevor, thank you very much, Trevor. He sent 4 videos. Suzanne sent a video here. So let's take a look at this. Okay. So there's background sound. Music. Just... Yeah, there is. So, oh my gosh, what is that? No, that's a light pole. Okay, cool. Wait, it's nothing. Okay, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What was that? I can't zoom in though. Can I zoom in? Let's see if I can. Nope. Oh my gosh, what is that, Danielle? That's crazy. Was that a meteor? When was this? Oh my gosh, look at that. That's a great capture. Great capture. Okay, we got one from... I don't know how to say this name. Let me just play the video. I think it's easier. Okay. Why is it not playing? Oh my gosh, really? Wait a sec. Let's just play it on QuickTime. That'll be easier. Nope. Oh, here you go. Nice. It's so frustrating sometimes. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, cool. Got it. What was that? Full screen it. I got it full screen, right? What is that? You're not seeing it? Are you kidding me? Yeah, a lot of clicking going on. Sorry, guys. It's a moth. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I've seen other videos in which it's not. Not saying this is the case, but this is why I'm watching. I would have closed this video with half of it if I thought it was a moth. But I've seen videos like this and not being a moth. And I've seen reports from people. There's an entire documentary on this, an entire research from several people on fairies. It's kind of a serious topic. I'm thinking fairies, jinn, and UFOs or aliens or these plasma beings that we're seeing may not be that different after all. And I wouldn't be surprised that in 20 years if something comes out and says, yeah, we've been living on third, fourth, I don't know, parallel types of timelines. I don't know. Sorry, guys, but yeah. Spider. What documentary? Perfect question. Let's just go into this then. This is the documentary that I'm talking about. I'm not sure. I'm not going to be able to play it, I guess. I'm not sure if it's officially a documentary, but it was released a few years ago. Is this it? Wasn't it on Netflix or something like that?
Repeat it again. And fairy stories. There's the Egypt who would be. There's the Egypt who would be collecting folklore and fairy stories, especially. Haha, the fairies. But I always say to people, and I repeat it again and again and again.
This dude looks exactly like he came out of a movie. He could be like Dumbledore. If this guy tells me anything at all, I'll believe him. Straight out of, look, James, you're living in a parallel dimension and you've been cloned. I would believe him. If he says, James, aliens, or actually, I don't know if he said anything, I would believe him. Look at his face. He looks like one of those guys who knows things. How to play this, okay?
If you can't believe in the fairies, can't, whatever about don't, you can't believe in God.
Okay. Well, I think inherently things are connected somehow. If you believe in the supernatural, you'll believe in a deeper or stronger or wider force out there.
Problem in recognizing a fault.
Pointed out, like, as
So yeah, this documentary, I don't know if it's on Netflix or anything like that, but I think so. There's a lot of stuff on fairies. I'm not sure if that was a fairy itself, though. It didn't look like one, right? So someone says in the comment, it looks like a moth. Yes, it looks like a moth. I guess one of the best fairy videos. I'm not sure if you guys really are into this topic, but I think it's an interesting topic. What are we looking at? Nothing, really. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry about that. There's one video, pretty good video. Because there's a lot of fake ones when it comes to fairies. Most of them, actually. I think this is it. We got another one, another email here. Wait, this is it. I don't see anything. That's not a fairy. Whatever. I don't see. Okay, that's it. No, that's not a fairy. Gosh. Yeah, it's one video that actually looks like this. It's a fairy that looks like that. But that's not it. So let's see. We got a bunch of emails. And we got 3 Atlas. And this thing is getting weirder. But I promise you guys, the next video will not be about 3 Atlas. Actually, this is what I've been saying for a while now. But every day there's something new about it. And things just get kind of wild. So we got Nocturnal Ghost. Play this. Quantum AI cracked the Boogosphere's code. Let's take a look at this. I've done a video on Boogosphere and I've seen people talking about this. I'm not sure if I believe in the Boogosphere though. It could be a well elaborated hoax. And it could be like a soft disclosure thing. Because, for example, this is my take. Okay. The first videos of the Boogosphere, we can hear a droning sound coming in from the metallic sphere. And then the second video, we can also hear this thing. And then there's a video of someone on Twitter comparing the Boogosphere sound, the droning sound, with a drone that is actually made of the same type of sphere. It's inside of a metallic sphere, but it's got these holes on the side of it, just like the Boogosphere. When you look at the video, right? And this guy explains how that drone works. It's a drone with a sphere surrounding it and holes for air to come in and out. I don't know how that thing works. Now, the thing that landed, or the thing that they got from the ground, they're saying it's not supposed to exist. It's made out of special type of metal. It has nanoparticles, that sort of stuff, the symbols, everything. So there's a lot of mystery to it that's apparently real. They've been checking it out. This is what they're saying. So I'm thinking if the videos are fake, or at least that one where this thing's flying, right? And sphere is real, then this could be like a soft disclosure thing. Like we had this for over 10 to 20 years. We just had to make it look like it landed now. Now this is just my take, but I could be wrong. Maybe there's no droning sound. Maybe this thing was actually flying there. I'm not saying it wasn't, because you know what? I'm one of the first people to say I believe in it, you know? Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's the video. Do you see what I mean? Like, there's this part over here. Oh my gosh, again, I'm not playing the video. Okay, so do you see this? There is a... over here. I'm not sure if you guys can see my mouse. No, you can't. Okay, so in this sphere, you can see this thing.
Uga, Colombia.
Look, over there. You see, it's got these holes on the side. And if you play the video, and I can do that, but I'm...
2:47 p.m. A metallic sphere tears through power lines and slams into a farmer's field. The impact should have shattered it. Should have left dents, cracks, something. But when investigators arrive, they find perfection. A flawless orb. No seams, no welds.
Yeah, it's kind of... look at that. The holes, right? So it's got these things on the side. And this is how air would come in and out if it was supposed to be a drone, right?
No joints, just smooth metal that shouldn't exist. And carved into its surface, symbols that make linguists step back and shake their...
Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff to it that's really weird. They've been carbon dating this thing. They've been analyzing it. They have absolutely no idea. Oh, they did x-rays. Everything. Everything, you know, everything is weird about this thing. Look at that. I mean, if this is human-made, if this is a hoax, like one of the most elaborate hoax ever, right? But if it's not, then this is one weird story. At least this is what I think. What do you guys think? I've been following up close, and it's one of the weirdest things ever. Let's see if there's more on the Boogosphere.
In one of my last videos, some people were asserting that Trump is not.
TikTok. This is a video from my Ring camera from my front porch from a couple of days ago. Tell me if you figure out what this is about.
ICE is preparing.
Oh my gosh, TikTok is completely taken over by the algorithm. Or whatever algorithm that is. It's not picking up what we're talking about right now. It's not picking up anything, actually. This is crazy.
Ahí. ¿Pueden ver qué respuesta?
Repetimos los mantras.
Sí, sí, sí.
Yada yada hidharmasya glanirvavati varata avyuktanam adharmasya tadatmanam srijamyaham paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya
What does that mean?
Shkritam.
Okay, she's reading something. And this thing's responding to this reading? Is that it? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
Samsarasaram bhujagendraharam sadavasantam hridayaravinda vavam vamami.
Holy cow, are you kidding me?
Sahitam namami namo namaha shivam om garahara.
Okay, so this is random. I mean, it could be something random that happens from time to time. It sends a signal, they detect it, whatever that is. I'm guessing they're acoustic testing according to the comments here. And National Polytechnic Institute of Mexico, during a controlled experiment at the National Polytechnic Institute, the Boogosphere was subjected to a series of acoustic tests aimed at evaluating its response to specific sound frequencies and ancestral vibrations. The sphere exhibited positive response. This is crazy. So it responded to singing. So this is one heck of a video, if real. Yeah, I guess it's repeating right now. Yeah, she stopped singing, guys. She stopped singing. Yeah, this is one weird story. I don't know what to think about the Boogosphere. Someone said fake. Someone said brain rot. Yeah, I totally understand. If you want to send emails, strange videos, strange things, thatimpossiblechannel@gmail.com, I'll make sure to take a look at him. Right now, by the way. Let's take a look at this. So this is I hiked up the hills just outside of Los Angeles. Check it out and analyze it. See what you come up with. Hit me up. I have more videos. So this is coming in from Alberto. Is this a video? Nice. Okay, cool. It's actually a good video, Alberto. See if we can play this. Okay, cool. There you go. Wait. Cool.
Valley.
There you go.
Where are we? Where are we? What is it?
Park on in fucking Balboa and Rinaldi, I don't know.
So that's the valley right there that we'll see.
It's Granada
Okay.
Hills.
Granada Hills. This little fucker, what is this guy? So he doesn't have flashing lights.
It does look like it's just kind of hovering now.
Yeah.
Maybe there is a mountain there.
A what?
A mountain. It's for the planes, I don't know.
No, there isn't.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh my gosh, that is one.
You can kind of see the line.
Wow.
No, you can't. Yeah, I can see the outline, but it's a lot.
Wow, that is a good capture.
Maybe it's on a big pole sticking out.
Shut your mouth.
Well, that's what they do. They stick them on big ass poles on the top of the mountain so that way the airplanes don't crash into the mountain.
Yeah. That's not a light. That's on top of a pole.
Could be.
Negative.
You never know.
Negative.
A light on top of a pole, really. Okay.
I'm gonna zoom out now. Yeah, he's just posted right there.
Yeah. But I saw it moving. That's not a light pole. Nope, nothing there. Is that the ocean side, by the way?
That's the only thing out there, huh?
Yes, it is. Let me see.
Definitely not a plane. It's hovering.
Yeah. Alberto, please do send more videos. This is outside of Los Angeles, so could be towards the ocean side.
It's doing something.
It is. You got pretty good video there, but wow. I saw it. It was moving in the beginning, right? It's actually a long video. Wow. Okay. So. Oh, got a plane.
Yours.
Check out. Oh, look at look.
What? Oh yeah.
The helicopter.
Got a plane there.
That's something else.
Yeah.
Sounds like a jet.
That's a
Sounds
plane.
like a jet.
That's a plane.
What the fuck is that? That's like a big ass drone. That ain't a damn.
Oh my gosh! Are you kidding me? That is not a plane.
It could be a C-130.
I don't know, man. It looks like one of those drones.
Look at that.
So they're surveilling these things with these drones.
Here came the good night.
Not a good thing.
I think that's probably like I'm
Something's up.
telling you, the U.S. has got some stuff that they're not telling us about.
Sure. Like I said at the beginning of this live stream, sometimes it's even better for us not to know Trust me. That's wild. You got one of the best captures that you got, like, really good footage, evidence of the existence of these orbs. It's a. Do you actually capture this thing disappearing or something like that? Because that would be wild. It's still there. Wow, that's up for a long time. This is not a drone. I don't hear any sound.
We're weird. We're like.
Is it gonna disappear? Alberto, I mean, like, this is one heck of a capture. You got a good camera there. What's that? Okay, what the hell?
Oh, look at the moon over here.
Oh, the moon. Okay,
That's
cool.
what I'm saying.
It's badass.
Okay, but what about the object? Does it disappear?
Yeah.
It's still there.
We're gonna take a break from video. Where are we?
Okay, cool. So I think in the beginning of the video I saw it moving a bit, but this is crazy. This is like, look at this.
Where are we? What is it?
Park on in fucking Balboa and Rinaldi, I don't know.
Yeah. So that's the valley right there that we're seeing.
Sure. So you got more videos coming in from, this was in Los Angeles, coming in from Alberto. So we got more videos coming in from, you got Tom just sent us a video. See this. Tom has a pretty similar video, so it seems like a lot of people are seeing the same thing. This is kind of crazy. So you got, guys, if you have orb videos or UFO videos you want to send, you captured since November last year, you think is one of those orbs, send it over. So we got this one coming in from Tom. It's a shaky video. Wow, this thing was fun, huh? But I do hear a drone sound or something like that. Could be something else, like a plane or a helicopter maybe. Or is that a chopper actually getting close? Oh my gosh. So whenever these things pop up, choppers or drones come and go. Is that it? Surveilling this thing. This is crazy. Okay, so that was coming in from Tom. Awesome video, Tom. No information on location, that sort of stuff. We got Ellen with another video here.
More space than I pushed about for. I think it's Alonso for the host for 5 years. Thanks so much to Alonso. Appreciate it.
The same thing.
Y'all told me I don't see shit in the sky.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people say, I've never seen anything. Well, sometimes when you do, if you record it, you're lucky because most of the videos just come out shaky or... Got this one from Arky. Let's take a look at this, Arky. I can't play the song, Arky. I'm sorry. If you guys want to send strange videos right now for me to feature, you can send it over to thatimpossiblechannel@gmail.com. Right now we're looking at videos sent by subscribers, and I'm trying to, there's many emails coming in. Let's see if I can. Here you go. Yeah, a lot of videos coming in from you guys with these strange orbs. This is crazy. A lot of people seeing the same thing. So, yeah. A lot of clicking going on, yes. Got one of these videos coming in from a subscriber says, a lot of orbs in my backyard. I should display that right now. Yeah, that's an interesting video coming in from Jorkina. It's one crazy video. I don't know what that is. I mean, like, could be dust, most likely, under the camera with the certain angle of light. When you have camera, CCTV camera, in a certain angle, if it's the light's hitting it a certain way, you can actually see the particles like dust and that sort of stuff. Now, in this video, things are a bit different because you don't see the trail. You know, normally you see trails on these dusts on cameras, right? When you don't see the trail, it's a bit weird. It means it's further from the camera than it should. I mean, like, than it not should. It means that it's further from the camera. That's about it. And that would mean that maybe it's not just some dust particle or something like that. Because those particles, you're going to see them really up close to the camera. They will be blurry. They will be trailing. There will be a certain notion of distance. No notion, actually. Right. In this case, we have a bit of a notion that these things are not exactly just in front of the camera. Some of them are further. This is the impression I get. But I'd say still dust. A pretty interesting video. You got a good camera there. So we got a lot of emails coming in. Oh my gosh. thatimpossiblechannel@gmail.com. If you want to send any strange videos, right now is the time. Someone sent an email with 2 UFOs in his backyard. Is that it? Let's take a look at this video. Try to open it here. And we got audio and a night video. When it's this, when you guys are going to record at night, please try to put the night mode on the camera so we can actually see something. But I get it that most of these videos are taken at night. A lot of clicking going on. Actually, I should just play the guitar. From an ice castle, what we have here, let's take a look at this. So I need viewer access. Viewer, request access. Okay, request sent to ice castle. Let me see here. Oh, this is a good capture. Let's take a look at this. This is coming in from Jason. I'm going to keep it as simple as that, Jason. Yeah, that's a good capture. That's a good take. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up for today, guys. We'll keep tomorrow. I'll make sure to upload another video, a new video on the James channel. You guys expecting, and I've been expecting also. So, been working on a video. Didn't have it ready for tonight, so I decided to do the live stream. Tomorrow should be ready. And I'll see you guys there. Thank you very much for being here on the live stream. I'm sorry for anything that went out wrong with the microphone, sound, or anything like that. And I'm really happy to have you guys here. I'll keep you guys posted with the crazy stuff I find, and I am trying to upload more and more videos, and because of that, I've been uploading less because I'm building a team to help me with this. This is taking time. So let me see what you guys are saying in the comments. Thank you for streaming. Jad says, thank you very much, Jad. This was fun. Bye. Yeah, nice. Thank you much. If you guys have any comments on how we should live stream next, please leave a comment. Any suggestions? And well, that's it. Thank you very much, guys.